Hello, pickers. Glenn here. Swamp picker. This is week 23 of my finds. Last minute deal and all that. Hey, Pac-Man, welcome to the show and all that. I'm going to kind of wait for a couple of people to jump in before I start showing my items. Hey, Josh, how's it going? I'm going to turn another light on real quick. And all that. Make it a little bit better, more light. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Like I said, just do a last minute. I wanted to do this other day and all that. So if you don't know, I got bit by a dog. I'll probably mention it a couple more times, but last Tuesday, so I had rabies shots last night, which is not fun. And all that. So I had about 10 pricks around the actual bite marks. And all that. In the next 3 weeks, I get shots in my shoulder and all that. But like I said, that's the worst shots I ever had in my life. Man, it's very painful. But enough said, let's get to what I found. And I hope everybody else has some good stuff. I had a estate sale. So-called my competition wasn't around. He was up in Tennessee having a good time. But I found this actually Saturday. It's like a safety deposit box. It's a little bent up, but I only paid $1.50 or so. Less than two. It had $2 on it, but like I said on that, it was 25% off. And they had actually a tag in there, which is, let me see if I can find it. If you look right there, you got a name in there and all that, and it's kind of like a safety deposit box, and it's all that there. It's pretty heavy duty too. So, hey everybody, and all that. And I got that Saturday and all that. I'm gonna go kind of back and forth, but the really cool item I found is these clean. These things are super clean. Shoes, and I can't really find anything. People have said they see it. Make sure I turn it the right way. Yeah, like that. Man, these are probably could be $1,000 shoes, maybe. It's hard to say. But man, the way they cut and all that down here, and all that. Super, super clean. Look at the soles, man. And if people want to try to take a guess what I paid for them, go ahead and take a guess. You even got nails on here. I've seen nails before in the soles like this before, but a really heavy sewing. But like I said, I actually tried them on. I can and have. They fit me, but I'd probably wear them a couple times if they would have that little wear mark there. But being that super clean, I'm gonna sell these puppies and all that. So they had $10 and I offered $5, and they took it, Craig, and all that. So I got to do some more research on it. Got it down there. The name, it's like Irene, Zazueta, something like that. And I actually put a posting on all that and put Tito, I can't think of it, Tino, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it right, but he's what they call it, shoe sole-visor or something like that, sole-visor. But like I said, man, those things are really clean and all that. But like I said, got those. Got one garage sale. Like I said, I'm not really organized and all that. Now the garage sale, I got this Saturday, or it might have got this last week, maybe last week. This was open and all that. And I paid basically, I got 2 of them. I got one that was brand new in the box. It still had a seal on it. This might have been used once. It has all the cables, the battery, film charger, right there, the charger, the actual camera, and all that. But I paid $15 for 2 of them. The other one was actually sealed. I sold it for $60. The other one already. And all that. I sold it a few days ago. And all that. All the discs and paperwork. But that was a really good find. Get 2 of them for $15. You had $10 on each of them. and all that. And this was like kind of like the estate sale. This right here I'm about to show you at an estate sale slash garage sale, I call them more so. And all that. You see, it's a little bit unorganized, but these little Fisher Price toys, you know, these are plastic here. You know, some other ones that are made of, actually made of wood. You know, they got different models. Some of them are solid right here. Some of them got like look like a ball bearing or something inside there. Hey Mike, how's it going? And all that. But I paid up on these. I paid like 20 bucks. There's a total of maybe 20 or 30 of them. You know, all different ones. And all that. These are the basic ones that you bought. They came with all the different toys. There are some specialty ones. There's like a kind of like some babies and all that like that. And some of them be almost like identical, but there'll be different traits of them. Like some of them wood and some are plastic. You know, same with the dogs. There are certain year dogs that do better. You know, some of them actually have like a rivet at the top between the ears, the older ones. And all that. And what made me kind of bought them, I kind of saw one in there and just did a quick check on it. You know, just bought them all. When I think it's only being between $5 or $8 plus a couple dollars shipping. Is a Ernie. Now Ernie is plastic, so I'm not, and all that. He's plastic. Now, as far as the, like I said, I was showing you like get it out. The dog ones. See, this one's like a wood right here with a rivet, and it's but it's solid. So I guess one day, like I said, I'll get on the Fisher Price site. You know, this one's also wood. Yeah, and if you notice, it's got a different color, and it's solid on the top, no rivet. But like you said, it's wood also. And the wood ones are the ones that are more valuable, but it's possible this one's probably older, I think, here. And all that. Any questions? Let's see. Eat, Sleep, Amazon. Hello, how's it going? I saw you part of your interview today with Adam. It was a good interview. And all that. You said there's a lot of different ones, like the children and all that. So most everybody here probably had those growing up, if you're over 50. But also, I've seen these in here, and I'm going to lock these together here, these four. And all that, but it's like a king and queen, and they're wood. And all that, and you got like Robin Hood right here, he's made of wood. But it's funny, this little deal here, you know, he's plastic, you know. And all that, which is the knight, which is kind of strange, you know. And all that. Any other questions? Let's see. Hey Pat, how's it going? Thanks for joining. All that. And same garage sale where I got the little metal box. I went late Sunday about 4 o'clock. You know, closer to 3. They closed at 4. A lot, you know, they had a lot of these heavy wool navy suits and all that. And you notice on the patch, usually that area, you know, they got different gears, machinists. I wrote it down, but I don't remember exactly. It's something to do with the machinist in the engine room here. It's got 3 stripes. I don't remember. Probably a lot of Josh would understand, you know, this more so than I, and all that. This suit had the little stars in the back, the stripes here. Stripes also on the sleeve and all that. But I got some more. I got a total like 10 pieces. One of those pieces was a scarf and all that, and also a what we call a pea coat right here. So I don't have much room in here, so I can't really get way far back. But it's missing the big black buttons, you know. But this thing is heavy. You know, this would be like a killer, you know, winter coat. But like I said, you have to be in the tundra, probably Minnesota or Canada. To, you know, down here you would die, and even in the wintertime down, if you wore it down here, you would die, probably of heat exhaustion. Feel like it weighs about 10 pounds actually. Same where I got the coat at and all that. Couple little odds and ends items. I'll show you. It's not really much, but let me see if I can find it. It's like half price, you know. Drop it, lose it. And this little lock, I'll save it and add it to something maybe that, you know, I can sell a lot and give it a little, you know, more value. This Brown and Sharp company, they make a lot of and tools and dies. You know, it's like a little mini screwdriver and some little like shim type stock measurements in there, which I don't really understand. So if any machinist and all that, they probably understand what that is. And it is, like you said, made in USA, Providence, Rhode Island. All right. Now, I'm not going to say the value of this, but maybe y'all can do homework while we're watching. I'll put this to the side. Same garage sale about the lock and the deal. I got these here and all that. They had like $3 on it. I think I paid maybe less than $2. I might pay $3, but it says 75 in there, and I counted them. It's only 74, so I'm missing one. But I don't think it's really make a difference, you know. A little old style floppy disk. They do sell, I think. You know, all right. So hopefully I'll make maybe about 20, I don't know, maybe $20, you know, and all that. Hey Andy, how's it going? And all that. And all that. So like I said, it's an off brand, you know. Hit the barcode with my scanner with my eBay app, and like I said, nothing pulled up. And all that. I'm gonna give you all a bit of quick homework. You can look it up, and I'll show you more stuff and come back. And y'all can. But I was amazed at what this stuff sold for. I actually seen it in there Saturday, and overlooked it, and didn't really take time to check it, which I would have shown. I would have paid full price for what I'm about to show you. Oral-B hummingbird flosser. It's like a comes with like 3 heads in there. They look real good. So y'all hit that on eBay and look it up real quick, and look up the refills, 15 packs, and all that. And what's crazy, I sold 2 of these today. I actually listed this on the Chick Picker show on the auction there. Hopefully I was going to sell a couple of them, but I didn't. I don't remember who won by 2 points. I think it might have been a tie. They might be in here, but sold 2 of these today. You know, I took an offer on it, kind of a lowball offer. But you know, basically by buying this, I paid off for everything I bought on my garage sale basically for this week. You know, and these are sealed. So I don't know if anybody's looked them up yet. You know, but I listed one by itself like this. I listed one combo with 2 of these, and I listed these separate. You know, the ones I listed separate like this had quantity of 2. You know, I actually sent them out today to New Mexico and all that. But I bought a lot of them. They came in like these little boxes, like these came in. No, this came in here, packs of 4. So I got a total of 8 of these, and I got a total of 27 of these. Now, if I sell all this stuff right, when I bought, you know, 35 pieces, I should make about $1,600 to $1,800. Today, I sold 2 of these. I had like $45 or $49 on it. I wound up taking 35 for them, so I sold 2 of them for $70. So I had $1.16 into 2 of these, and that's what $77 shipped. So I actually made a little bit off of shipping and all that. Cause like shipping was only $3.50. I had $3.50 shipping on each of these, and they bought 2, so it was 7. So this is probably my best find. Probably be one of my best finds ever overall. What amount of money I got? I got basically $20 into 35 pieces. You know, so like I said, hopefully I'll sell those pretty quick. You know, I might take some low-ball offers on it just to move it and get my, you know, get a quick, you know, quick buck. You know that. And let me see what else I got real quick. I can show y'all. Found this Saturday. Let me grab it real quick. We got a couple items. Now, I only paid $1 for this, which I mean, you know, I'll probably have to swap the parts. I didn't see it was broken right here, but this is like a mini lawn chair, and even the big ones do good. You know, I saw a couple vintage ones like this for like 2 of them that matched together about $80 about a year ago. But I saw this local. and all that. And my biggest thing is finding boxes that sending stuff into. So I think LED TVs and all that, flat screens, I need to start collecting those boxes on the side of the road. That would fit perfect. But brand new, these were going, or some of them were selling for 25 bucks. What's crazy, people were charging $50 to $70 shipping, but that's on them sold, which is kind of weird and all that. You know, technically, like this going a small box, you probably shipped it for 15 bucks and all that. Realistically, and that'd be okay. And all that. See if anybody. Hey, Carol. And let me grab my other item. It's kind of a big item. So actually, found this Saturday at the thrift store. I went to got invited for a soft opening on a new restaurant, pizza place. So actually, you know, it was all free, salad and whole pizza and drink and everything. But like I said, I stopped at the thrift store and got this. If I can open it up, I'm not going to open it up. It's too big, but it's a PV. If I can get it in there, electric guitar case. This thing's pretty heavy, but I only paid $2.99 for it, and it was 25% off day there on Saturday. So I found that, and I'll do that local pickup here, you know, local, you know, and all that. They had a few on eBay, but they weren't, you know, really none that sold and all that. Hello, Gate City Picker. Get Paul here and all that. And let's see what else. Any questions and all that. Normally, like I said, I never do show. I usually do my shows on Saturday late or Sunday around 4 or 5 o'clock. And all that. And I think that's about it. You know, just a quick deal. But like I said, if you ever find Oral-B sealed, just definitely pick it up. You know, like I said, I sent out 2 of them today, but like I said, $70 plus, you know, 7 shipping and all that. And I'll probably make, like I said, I make kept about $4 at shipping fees and all that. Let's see what, hey, Kimmy and all that. I think that's about it. So I said that's about it. I don't know how long I've been here, about 15 minutes or so. Any quick questions and all that before we go? And for all the people that showed up late, you know, some of y'all probably know that I got bit by a dog last week, by a pit bull. And like I said, I actually, you know, they couldn't find the dog. So if they can't find the dog, you know, rabies shots. And I mean, it's pretty painful. Like I said, I mean, basically they shoot needles all around the puncture wounds. I had 3 puncture wounds. Luckily, it only bit me once. If it would have bit more of me, it would have been a lot more shots. So I had about a total of 10 shots in the leg, 1 in the arm, which was basically a mosquito bite, but the one in the legs, man, it's the most painful thing I ever had in my life. You know, I get 3 more, 1 this Friday, and 2 more the next Friday's coming up. So it's not too bad. The hospital's only like 5 minutes away from here, from where I live. And all that. We got 4-Eye Hustler and all that. I don't remember ever seeing you in the chat room and all that. Yeah, like I said, the bolo on the what did I do with it? Heck. All these things like that. And you can see where this was a full price, $1. That was their full price. So, and I don't know if they even sold any of these, because I saw a whole bunch of them Saturday, and I don't think none of them, they just sat there. So people probably said, you know, but I'm glad whoever they didn't buy it. You know, like I said, like I said, I picked these up after church, I guess about 10:30. Then went back, you know, and bought the all the wool suits and all that. Most of them had like $30 to $35 on it. One of them had $50. And it was half price. And I got her to come look at it and say, I'll give you like 90 for it, or actually 80. What will you do? And she said, like, she shot out a number for it. And I said, well, you do 80. You know, she came back with 90. So I took 90. So 90, I think it's fairly good. Hopefully I'll do good on that. You know, let's see, any other questions? Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm like 44 or 45 away to do live. I hope to go live in a couple of weeks at a garage sale I'm doing, which I've done last time live, but you know, you can't go live anymore unless you got 1,000 subs since that incident in New Zealand. So like I said, like I said, I'm 40 or 45 away. Yeah, retail is like $50 in that suit, but some of them are like we're showing 100, Mike, and all that. But I just took a chance. I paid, like I said, 90 for all 10 pieces and all that. Like for the pea suit, I basically paid like around 25, I think, and all that. So, are you an LSU fan? I watch LSU football, but I'm not what you call a fan. I try to watch all the games, the football games every year if I can, but what? Let's see. Need recovery. Let's see. Any questions and all that? So anybody find anything good this week? And if you have your own channel, put it in there. If you got your own YouTube channel or like show, go ahead and put it in the side chat. Let people know. All right. And I think Eat Sleep, the Amazon, she made a little bit. I'm not sure where her so I know today she had like 96, whatever, but she's probably over 100 by now. I kind of mentioned that in the show that she, it's four away from 100. Okay, Pat, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Okay. I remember I met a couple of people, Borderline, Oregon Shopper. I usually see her every morning in the show. Mike, and so who else? Hello, Michelle. No, that. Parrot Head. Let me get Parrot Head in there. Illinois Mafia. So I got a few in there and all that. So, let's see. Sorry for the dead air. Like I said, I'm kind of, like I said, on the tired side. So, let's see. You're 40 away. Cool. So hopefully I can do that before the 22nd. And I'll do my a live garage sale like last time. If anybody watched it last time, I was doing it live and all that, and kind of talking to, they had a couple of people in here, and people said, "Hey, Lonnie's on the way," or "Here comes Lonnie," and all that with his GoPro out or phone cell. So we're filming each other live at the same time, and all that. They had that big garage sale between Memphis and Nashville this past weekend. That's where him and like Tennessee Picker, all the guys were up there and all that. But I know the Tennessee meetup, I'm kind of trying to make that this year myself, which is in August 22nd and 23rd maybe, or 23rd and 24th. I don't have the exact dates, but I'm definitely going to try to make it this year up there. Like they leave out Thursday. So, like I said, Nashville, that's about 8 hours from me, 8-hour drive from me. I used to go to Loretta Lynn's, which is kind of more closer to Dixon, which was kind of near Jackson. I should do that. I went up there been up there about probably 15 times, whatever. Yeah, 23rd and 24th. I think that's what it is. Thanks, Pat. All right. Hello, Cindy. So, like I said, one that's showing up late. Just have to catch my show live and all that. Hey, Blackberry Thistle Tea. The first a couple of people I haven't seen in here, but I figured they're probably sleeping, but they usually don't sleep. It's Bianca and BCP. I call Bum Crack Picker. Man, they are in every show. I mean, you turn on from like 8 o'clock in the morning to usually midnight, and they're all going on. Blackberry Thistle Tea. Are you in the UK too? But I knew how to Hey Thrift Raider. Now that's some of my I run into her every once in a while. It's been probably about a few months or more since I run into her. She's run into Lonnie a few times too. Now there's somebody out there I don't even know. You saw one of Lonnie's video. I met some guy bought a whole bunch of ink and do a kind of some type of consignment deal and all that. And he looked at the ink, didn't buy it, got down the road and started looking at it on his phone and said, "Well, I need to go back." And I don't remember exactly the way Stuart Lonnie was saying. He said, "My worst nightmare would be see Swamp Picker walking up the driveway while I'm walking to the sale and see he had all that ink in his hands." So I guess I'll meet him one day. But I have run into a couple of people that had mentioned my name. Brett, he's from kind of not the New Orleans area, but Albany or somewhere over there, that area. I actually ran into him about a month ago at a church sale. You know, well, Thrift Raider, you find anything good lately, or been doing any garage sales? I know you worked at night shift, so man. I don't do as much garage selling sourcing, like especially on Fridays, because like I said, somebody passed away and all that. You know, me running the business and all that. But like I said, anything before 8 o'clock and it's on the way to work, I'm going to stop for it and stop. And usually, kind of on Saturday too. I work a lot on Saturdays. Yeah, I do my garage selling between, like I said, 6 o'clock in the morning if they're open to about 9 o'clock. Then I'm off to work. Excuse me. And all that. So, and like I said, I do Poshmark too. I sold a couple items on Poshmark last week. A couple of T-shirts. Did that. eBay, I sent out a Cutco knife. You know, if you ever find those, what's unique about those? Once you learn about Cutco knives, it's the handle. You can spot a Cutco handle from pretty much anywhere. You know, so that's how I recognize that last one. It was a spreading knife. I sold it for like $13. No later, I think maybe a little bit more than that. It kind of came down like to $10. And I put in there, you know, hey, free shipping. You know, I had free shipping on it because, like I said, it's going to go first class. And when they saw that, they paid full price, you know, or full price, but a little discounted price, and I got rid of it, you know. That. But I got a couple of more like big butcher knives and all that, you know, get rid of also. Boom dot buy and sell. I'm trying to remember where the LSP. I'm in Alberta. So you're in Canada? Okay, and you're Edmonton. Is that more East Coast or West Coast? I mean, you got, was it Kaloops or Columps? So I pronounce it. What is it? British Columbia, which is more West Coast. I have some guys I know that live up that way, race bikes. You know, Cutcos is definitely a slam dunk, especially the bigger ones. You know, but yeah, I think you got to be real careful. If you say new, they're going to bust you. Cutcos, well, I think, kind of keeps an eye on them. I understand, but if you say used, you know, I don't think they really worry about it. You know, I think with Cutco, you can actually send a damaged knife to them, and they'll send you a new one. That's where they were getting kind of PO'd, I think, after a while, because people were basically sending used ones in and flipping them on eBay. And all that. Hello, Tracy. Yeah, it's rough. Like I said, the biggest thing about a Cutco knife is, you know, if you get on and study the handles, that makes it a lot easier, because, like I said, looking at the blades, it's hard to tell by looking at a blade on a Cutco, but the handle is more, it's more like economic, whatever the term is used. It fits your hand a lot better, you know. Usually it's more thinner, not that square shape. It's kind of more rounded. And like I said, if I had one around here, I'd pull it out and show you. I don't think what else I got cool. Russia. My last few garage sales. I got a lot of show and tell stuff probably I can show you, but like I said, as far as the last few garage sales, I mean, like I said. And that's Jason Banana Finds. He does a few videos here and there. I think he used to do like the morning shows and all that. He did a show a couple of days ago. I remember him watching. I think it was him and maybe Steve, not Steve, or Eric. Is it Eric? Eric. You know, thanks, Pat. 36 to go. So, you know, like I said, a whole live. Like I said, in the garage sale I'm doing, it's actually my storage unit. Some they started about a year ago, 2 years ago for their tenants, is to have garage sales for, I guess, to move your stuff. And technically, I'm the only one there that's got anything good or even halfway good. And I mean, a lot of people open their units, it's just piled in there. And they kind of know it. And it's kind of nice. I get a $25 credit towards my next storage deal. So I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not really worth per se the money to set up. I wouldn't want to do it all the time. But I'm trying to get rid of my death pile, and I got a couple of big items in there. Something I did pick up a couple weeks ago. If you saw my picture on Facebook, a Swin Airdyne bicycle. I think I got that 2 weeks ago, and all that. And like I said, me having a bad back, luckily I had somebody to help me put it in the truck. And when I went to drop it off, there was some guy across me, you know, dropping stuff off. I got him to help me get it out. But I paid, it had $30 on it. Was a garage sale that wasn't on my list. So I was on my way to another garage sale, and I saw it, stopped, saw it, saw $30 on it, kind of looked around. One guy was kind of looking at it, kind of older guy, and he was kind of talking to the guy, you know, and all that. So you need a bicycle? No, don't need it. And I saw the price. Let me see, land short pickup was timed out by the reason. So what happened to my buddy Pat? You know, but it had $30 on it, and I gave the guy, you know, I said, well, you take 24 and sold it. And I already had a couple of people that want to look at it and buy it, but I told him, hey, you need to have somebody help you put it in. And when he said, you know, I can't help them lift it up, they kind of changed their mind real quick. Hello, Turtle Trader, but I got $215 on it. As soon as I got it, you know, got back to work at, you know, 9 o'clock, put it on Let Go, Offer Up, and Facebook Marketplace. So 3 of the major deals. And actually somebody emailed me about an hour ago about it, if it's still available. And like I said, I told them yes, but they haven't responded back, you know, like trying to lower the price for me real quick. Let me see if I see it. No, I don't see it. So like I said, hopefully I'll sell it within a couple of weeks. And maybe, like I said, if the garage sale might have on the 22nd, you know, from 9 o'clock, you know, to like noon or 1 o'clock, and somebody will maybe buy it, you know. So how many people do I have in here? I don't have my pop-out chat, you know. I forgot, you know, I just got the regular chat on the side. So I'm guessing I got maybe about 15 or 20 people in here right now, maybe, if that. I think this might be the most. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I think it's the first time you've been in one of my shows. So it's maybe it says 10 o'clock now. So it's what? Is it 4 o'clock in the morning over there right now? So is it Nick or Andre that's watching now? Hey, Jason. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, they have the American Thrift Raider. They're actually closing down, I think. And all that. I think they got what 60% off and all that. You know, you said those filler bags. And one time that's how if you watch, it's been about a year ago. If you saw me do an auction on Dwayne's channel, I took like 25 pounds of jewelry or 20 pounds of jewelry to Angie, whatever. She's the one who bought it, and they had a whole table fill of it. Was basically the fill a bag with like a little grocery bag, like a grocery bag at Albertsons. And I was putting stuff in there, and the whole table is like a big kitchen table. I said, does that include all that jewelry on that table, that fill a bag? And I just did like a poker, brought in the chips and the jewelry. And like I said, you know, I had the bag. It was a double bag it so it wouldn't break. You know, it was like 20 pounds of jewelry I got. You know, and I sent to her, and she actually found some good pieces in there because I really didn't know what I had in there. You know, and she did a live, 30-minute show on what she found. She bought from me, and she was. I think she did pretty good for that what she bought. You know. But next time I run into you at Thrift Raider, I'll tell you a little bit of story about that place. You know, I can't say it on here, but I'll probably get sued and all that. But and all that. Because a lot of people that used to be over there went and got their own that place on Hare Ferry Road. Was it Secret? I can't think of the name of it offhand. Whisper something, some type of little new thrift store, but you know, you got, what do you buy? You got your own little booths in there and all that. So next time I see you on the garage sale, I'll tell you the story about behind it, how that place opened up. And a lot of times you see the kind of the Toyota truck, blonde-headed lady, kind of heavy set. You always see her buying stuff, you know, for her booth there. But I actually tried to get a booth there one time a couple of years ago, and I said, y'all need to get us like 8-foot shelving and just rent, you know, rent them like for $50 or something like that, a little bit like that. But because they were going to open a second story, but they still haven't done that yet. So hopefully they do that pretty soon. Because like I said, I would like to try, you know, the thrift, like having like a antique store type deal set up where you just, you know, have a little small space. There's one like not far from here I tried, you know, I didn't try it, but you know, I actually got to pay. So they had this like an 8-foot glass shelf in there, and they said it was $150 just to rent that one shelf. And I don't think plus 10% and work one day, you know, a month. And I wasn't going for that. It's just too much. But I have set up that they're outside shows before a couple of times, which well, let's see what anything else good in here. Hello, The Truth. Welcome to the show. So, anybody got any questions before I go and all that? Like I said, how many? Like I said, it's 10, 11 here. So, you know, like I said, I'll be at work for about 7:30. You know, if I'm not dragging. And like I said, hit the thumbs up, like my Pat said. And all that. And like I said, if you got any comments or anything, but like I said, as far as the BOLO alert, and you grab it, I'll show it to you again. The ones that didn't show up late. Like I said, the Oral-B, which I got up through. And I bought this like 5 minutes away, but basically, I mean, I was surprised what they sell for, man. Some people are trying to get $100 out of these. I got like $80 in mine right now. And all that. And like I said, I got probably like 50 cents into this piece right here. And you got the refills, which I sold actually 2 of these today. You know, they come with 15 of them, and they actually connected. So it's like a bike, and they got a little pick in there that goes back and forth. And also, it's like a dental floss deal. If you ever see them, it's hard to tell. You know, but like I said, I sold 2 of these today. You know, like I said, for $70 and all that, plus $7 shipping. Like I said, I got about $3.50 to $4 off that $7 because they're only just about 8 ounces. You know, 2 of these, and I kind of put like wrapped it in a box so it'd be more sturdier, and put it in a bubble wrap. You know, like less, you know, about 8 ounces. So for $1.60, whatever, I'm making $70. So like I said, if you ever see these new, buy them. Bum Cracker Picker is here. See, people, I tell you to be here. Now we got to find out if Bianca showed up or not, and we'll be all done. Yeah, you have to go back and watch the show on Bum Cracker Picker. All that, and so let's see. Really, I ought to do a show and tell. Do you want me to do some show and tell stuff on what's behind me? I'll show you what's in my Poshmark store on the. I put this clothing rack up, I guess, about a year ago. Took down one of my shelves and did a that thing's heavy duty, so I can put up probably a couple 100 pounds of clothes on it. Carol, you being good. I see where you attracted one of your messages. All right. Let's see if there's anything else I got that I bought. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's about it. Yeah, show and tell. Does anybody else want some like a couple show and tell items? I did buy this, and if I can grab it, I think I won this. I bet it on this one of the auctions. I'm not sure. I think this came from Cincinnati Picker. No, that's John. They do a show every morning, pretty much. No, got this at the Goodwill Panasonic flip clock. And a lot of time I'll test it against another clock side by side and see if it plugs in, but it might be a parts and repair. Excuse me, parts and repair deal and all that. But I actually got a yellow one like this and all that somewhere. I gotta test it out and all that. I got an old Coleman lantern. I actually still got my dad's, whatever. It's like a red one. They got different types. You know, this is more straight glass. You got some of that are kind of like bubbled up type. And all that. And usually the glass is the most important part, but if people don't know how to look up the date on that, I don't know if I can get the camera to show it or not. Maybe we'll get lucky. If I can find the numbers. Tell me, people, maybe I'm not looking at chat, but let's see it. Okay, okay, this finger right here is 1965. You see it? And this finger is the 8th month, so this is from 1965. So this thing's older than I am, and it's pretty clean. You know, if you can see it, you know, got a little bit of scratches in the decal. So if you ever see these, I usually buy them for a couple bucks. You know, I actually got one that's still in the box. You know, and all that. You know, I bought from somebody. But if you notice, it's really clean. There's hardly no rust. Like I said, this thing's 54 years old. You know what? No, and I got like 1, 2, 3, kind of my death pile over there. I need to let them sell them. And like I said, the little pump. All that. But the one I got with my dad is from like 1955. All that. Some of glass stuff, you know, and usually buy this stuff really cheap, you know, like, you know, I think I paid $1 for this, you know, some type of old milk bottle. You know, this is like they call Longboard Island, like some glass, Lagerberg. You know, paid $1 for that, or 50 cents, and all that. Whoa. This is a Borden glass. Now remember these growing up, the big ones, you know, like for like half gallons. I do remember those. I don't remember any glass ones. They were still using paper back then, but I remember early 70s. You know, they had a little one with a little plastic handle, you know, half gallons and all that. Something else that does real good is coffee cups and different things that have Six Flags on it, which was near Astroworld, or this is Six Flags here. I think you had Astroworld too. And this is in Fiesta, Texas. But I had an Astroworld. I mean, if anybody remembers a coffee cup? I paid 25 cents or 50 cents for it. Definitely from the 70s, and it had all the like the roller coaster stuff and different, you know, attractions from it. But when I turned it upside down at the bottom, it still had the paper tag that said Astroworld on it from the 70s and all that. So that told me that the thing ain't never been touched water. And I sold that for maybe 29 or 35 bucks. I don't remember. I think I started real high. I started at like $69, and this kept dropping the price, you know, and all that. But this is Six Flags and all that. So, and I don't think they're around anymore. And it has Bugs Bunny on it and all that. And these are real thin. Basically, this is right here on the walls. The property person next door is probably wondering what the hell's going on right now. You know, as far as me speaking, because you probably can't hear me. So she'll probably tomorrow be wondering, hey, what was all that about? that garage sale last year I did, one of the people down this from me were selling some stuff and all that. And this is a lamp with Happy on it. I'm so happy. I got the shade over there, kind of on the back side, and it has like Snow White and all the dwarves and different little sayings on it and all that. But I'm not sure. I haven't had really time to research this. I researched it a little bit, but that's pretty cool and all that. And the biggest sending this in the mail is no problem. It's sending that lampshade. That lampshade would take a lot bigger box and all that. So, so I'll probably figure out how to way to box it, or maybe, like I said. Like I said, all my Steinfeld tapes are over here. If you see this right here, try to guess who that came from. Maybe we can start a live auction, Craig. I'm not sure yet. If you wait right here, Pat, let me go grab the shade and I'll show you the shade. Kind of hard to walk in this way. I got a goat path in here. But this is the shade, so you got not Dopey. What's his name? I can't remember all of them. I think that might be Doc there. Sleepy, Bashful. I don't remember his name. That's Sleepy. I don't remember him. Grumpy, maybe. So immediately you got that little clamp in there right there. And that's what the light bulb attaches to the light bulb. And all that. Okay. Well, make me an offer, Pat, and I'll maybe take it. I'll make you a good deal on it. It's just the shipping part, All that. So I'll bring it to work tomorrow, and like I said, I'm in. A lot of times I buy them real cheap, and I probably won't resell them. But if you ever buy shoes without laces, when I say like shoelaces that garage sales for like 10 cents or a quarter, I'll go ahead and buy them, especially if they're sealed like that. That way, when I do sell shoes, I have something, or a lot of times you find a shoe that, where, like I said, just change the laces up and roll, make it pop, especially something like pink and all that. You get a little bit more money for it, and all that. But I bought a couple of these at garage sales before, which these you cannot sell because they've been recalled. And all that. I don't think I paid $5 for it. That's what it had on there. I probably paid $1 for it because normally, but like this, if you look at inside of this thing right here, that thing's never been used. Because once you use it, copying it, it's going to pretty much stain it. You can kind of tell, super clean. I think you can sell these on there, but there's a Corningware site I've been on before, and I actually sold one on a local, somebody locally saw it and came and got it, and I made good money on it. So I just need to, get off my butt and, like I said, get on the Corning. There's a corporate, like I said, Facebook sites, put them on there, and you can still ship it because, like I said, man, it's kind of it's not an eBay deal. It always has just collectors. Bought this a few years ago. Like I said, it's needed. Like I said, it's what he called the canner and all that's leather. Oh, like that. I don't know what was in there before. Like I said, the tag says made in Italy on it. And all that. I'm not sure about the deal. I think it has to do with the paint or something. If you get on the recall, but like I said, I actually was at a garage sale and I was grabbing it. I didn't recognize a guy or nothing like that, but he said you can't sell those on eBay, but which I kind of knew it, but I bought a new. You might be able to sell it at a garage sale to somebody that's a collector more so. And like I said, no collectors were there at this garage sale. And this garage sale would probably make a couple blocks from here. And it's like I said a couple of years ago, but I got a couple of them, the smaller ones, and all that. But most of the coffee ones that over the year were a lot of them were recalled. I'm not sure the full story, but I'm not going to take a chance and put it on eBay and get my account, taken away from me for selling a coffee pot. Watch dealing with these people, Glenn. Some posters and all that, and I'm begging to get paid. Why didn't you see this offer? Okay, Pat, I'll do $35. Okay, whatever shipping is, and all that. So sold. And all that. So I'll make sure I don't break it between now and getting into work. So I'll send you my address or whatever tomorrow and all that. Now, are you doing a show tomorrow? I'm trying to remember. Do you do a show? I'm getting pop-ups on Thursday. I'm trying to remember on Thursday or not. Oh, Andy, you still work the night shift? I'm not going to say where you work at, but are you doing still the night shift deal, or you need to give lessons on how to take pictures and all that, and how to do Poshmark in a minute. Anybody watch needs to get on Poshmark and look up. I'm not sure his store name is, but Andy Parrothead. I mean, he has some pictures and he uses like name. If it's like maybe a Harley Davidson, he's got the Harley Davidson name in the photo and all that. Man, he's got some killers, killer store. As far as people I know, I mean, Andy has a good store. You got Hank. I don't remember her last name, but she has a killer store. I mean, she has like a ton of items in there. So if you want to put a link into your store, Andy, go ahead and put it in here. And Tracy, if you have a name of the store, like I said, put it in the deal, or like I said, so how many? I'm not sure how many people. How many people in here do Poshmark? You know what? I actually belong to that face group. I don't have time. Somebody was like, they'll put, what you do, like the 50-50 deal where you share 50 of theirs and you can do 50 of yours. The few times I've done it, I put like no more than 10. And I think more people would share, if it's between, I'd do 10 or 7, sometimes 5. People are more likely. When I say 50, I'm not going to share 50 items or somebody. That way they should share 50 of mine. But doing 5 and 5, that's a lot. You can do 100 people 5 and 5 versus 50-50 on a few people. And you got Angela. Thank you, Angela, for subscribing. And like that. And maybe I'll do 1,000 deal. If whoever my 1,000 is might do something. I'm not sure. He's in there like Craig. He was my 500 subscriber. And I sent him a king cake. During Mardi Gras and all that. So like, Pat, I'll send this out, and I might said, like I said, I might box this up separate, then do like the figure out how to, like I said, do this, and like I said, the bulb won't be included, So I guess it goes about like that, but it's, so I'll try to figure out a double box. If you got a technique, let me know. But I got quite a few boxes that work, and I can kind of, like I said, put paper in here to keep it. If something did happen where a squasher wouldn't I got some heavy duty cordboard at work. All that, but I'll get that out to you tomorrow, so this week. I'll test it too, see if it works or not too, you know. But like I said, but not, you can rebuild all that. I mean, from what I understand, you can basically buy new these cords and all that, what they call lamp kits. And I'm not sure, maybe Hobby Lobby, when those places sell, sell what you call lamp kits or something and all that. Let's see if I got anything else cool I can show you. I got these cool Converse. Oh, like these things, never been worn. Like that. Made in USA. Now, I remember Lonnie had a crazy, offer. I'm not sure if it was like a scammer who bought them, or I don't remember exactly what the deal was. But if you look at the bottoms real good, the little it's hard, but some, like I said, I don't think they've ever been walked on. But a lot of time they got the when they punch them out of the molds, they got those little flaps, whatever. There's a couple of places where they actually have that rubber and all that. It's kind of hard to tell in the camera and all that, but I don't think they ever. And I paid like $2 for these. And all that. And like I said, super clean. All that, but like I said, that's like I said, part of the death pile there. I need to list. Let's see. All right. Let's see what else is in there. Or a size 6 or 6.5. A poly mailer. So you'll give me he asked me 35, so will you give me 45 if I send it to a poly mailer? Now it doesn't say how I can put, you're telling me if you want to give me $10, but I can still put it in a box. So a poly mailer, just strictly poly mailer, or a box poly mailer. Because if I can do that, I'll just get a trash bag and put it in a trash bag. No padding. Okay. No, it probably wouldn't. Pat, I'm trying to remember where you're at, but no, you're closer to the New York area, so yeah, that probably wouldn't make it too much in a poly mailer. But that would be a cool experiment to do if it wasn't something like valuable, just something cheap to see how it would make it there. You know what? I think people have done it before with coffee cups and all that. Like I said, getting 1,000 pieces, and some people get it, not broken at all. Poconos, yeah. I've been, God, Poconos. It was like 98, 99. There was a bike show up there I went up to and all that, and there was a race not far from there in Pennsylvania. I can't think of the town, but I didn't go to the race, which I wish I would have went to it, because it was like outdoor national. And I really wanted to go see that. Man, your area, there's a lot of outdoor nationals. A few of them, not a whole lot, but as far as the nationals. Well, guys, I'm gonna take off. Thank you for watching. Maybe somebody could tell me how many more subscribers. I'm away from 1,000. Tell your friends, whatever, and all that. So I want to be able to go live at that garage sale on June 22nd, because, like I said, if I don't have 1,000, there's no live show and all that. So, and whoa, And somebody, let's see if this person wants. Maybe he wants to buy some. I'll tell you my eBay message. I know that, but subscribe to my channel, Poshmark. I do Facebook under Glenn Gillespie. You know that. I don't believe this. Heck, he wants a refund. His decals fell off his. I'm not gonna show. I can't show it without the picture. But basically, he bought some decals from me. He wants a full refund. I'll just send him a couple more decals and see if he's happy with that. Heck. Contact 2 weeks later and they fall off. And they're like 20 years old. No, it's might just not put them up anymore and not deal with it. And all that. And I'm not gonna stay that long, and all that. But thank you everybody for watching. Like I said, hit the like, subscribe. There's a lot of people in here. They got hit the 3 dots, don't you? If you want to sign up for their YouTube channel, hit the 3, and you can see their channel and all that. But thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, and I'll contact you tomorrow, Pat, on shipping out that item. Thank you, and good luck garage selling this week.